The royal court of Charles the Great. The first day I was home from Padua, my father sent me a horse. The second day he sent me a falcon. The third day I went hunting. And on the fourth day, my father finally came himself. Enter Charlemagne.
This part is to be portrayed by an actor of enormous power.
A giant on the battlefield and in the bedroom.
Thank you so much.
Anything for you, baby?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well, welcome home, son. Well. Hello, son.
Hello.
You look thinner.
I know.
So, son.
So,
Last night, didn't you miss dinner?
no.
Oh. Well, how have things been going for you in Padua?
Oh, very well, sir. Some of my tutors
Good.
thought of me as...
I'm a firm believer in education.
And yet, you have become the most powerful man in the world without it.
The most powerful man in the world. Pippin, don't exaggerate. After all, what about the Pope?
Oh, I rank you head of the Pope, sir.
I happen to agree with you. But the world I grew up in was far simpler. The sword solved every problem. Tomorrow is for you.
But it's still today.
But for how long? Pippin, sunrise and sunset are similar, but not identical.
Enter Louis! Pippin's half-brother, and after Pippin, heir to the throne. Addicted to the physical, Louis loves wrestling. Louis loves weightlifting. But most of all, Louis loves Louis. Ha! 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 Well done, brother. Well done. Ha! That was magnificent.
Did you know this arm slew 20 Frisians last year? And it's going to slay even more Visigoths.
You mean you're going to war against the Visigoths?
Uh-huh. That's the next one. It's going to be a glorious campaign and... oh, those Visigoth women. I don't mean to shock your bookish sensibilities.
I'm only shocked you're interested in women now. Enter the Strada. Pippin's stepmother. Devious, cunning, crafty, untrustworthy, but a warm and wonderful mother. Dedicated to gaining the throne for her darling son, Louis.
Yoo-hoo, Louis! Guess what Mommy has? Surprise!
Oh, thank you, Mother! Look at this. Isn't it a beauty?
It really is beautiful.
Welcome home, Pippin. My darling.
Can you imagine how I'll shine in the sun?
Darling, you look beautiful. Doesn't he, Charles? Doesn't he, Charles?
Hang that man.
Oh, Pippin, stand up straight. Didn't they teach you posture in Padua?
I failed posture.
Notice how straight Louis stands.
Oh yes, he's a real straight stander. No question about that.
Look how I shine. Ha! Visigoth.
Oh, we are so proud of Louis, aren't we, dear? Aren't we, dear? My darling, before I forget, the Royal Treasury informs me I've overdrawn my allowance account.
You're overdrawn again?
No, my lord, don't be angry with me. You know how confused I get about money. After all, I am just an ordinary housewife and mother. Just like all you ordinary housewives and mothers out there.
You know, sometimes I wonder if the fornicating I'm getting is really worth the fornicating I'm getting. Well, Son, now we can have our talk. How have things been going with you?
Not very well, sir. There are a lot of
Welcome
things
home, son, welcome home. I'm so glad to hear there's nothing wrong. Welcome home, son, glad you're home. Will you be staying long?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Father. I wanted
Welcome
to ask
home,
you.
son, welcome home. Well, I've got to go, it's almost noon.
No, but Father,
Welcome home, son, glad you're home. We'll talk again soon. Keep busy while you're here. Why don't you take that horse and falcon that I gave you and go hunting?
Good idea. Thank you, sir.
Oh, Pippin!
Yes, sir?
One more thought I would impart is, I may blush, but I'll be frank.
Oh, do, sir.
Home is where the heart is. Why did I say that?
Thank you, sir. Why did he say that? The preparations for the Visigoth campaign were reaching a peak. Marksmen tested themselves against the butts. Swordsmen tested themselves against each other. The panoply of war was being assembled, and the sights and sounds of glory were in the air. Glory! Glory's in the air. And what am I doing running around the dark stage like an idiot?
Your sword, sir. Oh, excuse me, I thought you were a soldier.
No, I'll keep it.
But you're not one of us.
I'm Prince Pippin.
Who?
Prince Pippin? One day I'll be king.
Okay, crazy, whatever you say.
Ah, Visigoths! I think I'm gonna go talk to my father.
The royal court of Charles the Great, Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire,
And a giant in the bedroom.
and a giant in the bedroom, is prepared to hear petitions.
O great leader, blessed by God, sent to us from heaven to protect us against the infidel barbarians of the north.
is it?
I beseech you to reduce my levy of foot soldiers, cattle, and wheat due to a famine.
Denied.
which have not been-
Next.
But sire, my cattle are dying and my fields are barren. I cannot-
Denied. Next.
But sire, that is unjust and tyrannical.
Take
I
that
object
man
to
away
this
and
rule.
hang him.
Let's go.
Oh, but the gallows are this way.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Next.
Oh, a great leader, blessed by God, is sent to us from heaven.
Oh, not all that bullshit again. Out! Out! Everybody out! Council's dismissed.
Wait, Father.
Later.
Father,
Oh, yes, Pippin.
I know what I want to do now.
Oh, good.
I want to be a soldier.
What?
I want to join your campaign against the Visigoths.
Denied!
But that's not fair.
To an emperor, fairness is irrelevant.
You're taking Louis.
Oh, yes, but your brother Louis is the ideal soldier. He's strong and stupid. You, on the other hand, are educated.
But I'm your oldest son. That means I might be king one day. And fighting wars is an important part of being king, isn't it?
Oh, yes, fighting wars is the most important part of being king. After all, the Pope and I have dedicated our lives to bringing Christianity to the entire world, even if we have to kill every non-believer to do it.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. You're dedicated to something. And I just want to be dedicated to something too. With all my heart and all my soul. And whatever it is, I want to do it as well as I possibly can. Otherwise, my life won't have any meaning at all.
Oh, you want your life to have meaning, do you?
Yes, I do.
Well, that's very ambitious of you, Pippin.
Father, stop all this bullshit and take me with you.
Ho, 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 ho. Very well, then. Grab yourself a decent helmet and come along.
I'm a soldier?
Right.